Distortion is one of the most popular guitar effects used across all genres around the world. I've also used it, if you remember my song, Lonely Pachaunga, there it is. One person that also loved it a lot in Zimbabwe, it's Andy Brown, if you remember the song Mawere Kongonya. The effect basically belongs to blues music and rock music, but it's now found across all genres around the world. When on stage, guitarists use these boxes like this one. It's called an effects pedal, and we use it with our feet. Once you press it, a red light goes on, and then the sound changes. What you do is you put your guitar cable through that input, and then on the other side of the effect pedal there's an output port. That's where you put the cable that will go to the amplifier or go to the mixer or whatever signal chain that you use. This effect has got an interesting history. During the early days of the electrification of guitars, the amplifiers that were used at that time were low fidelity amplifiers, and every time you put the volume too high, the amplifiers will distort. Other amplifiers also would be damaged through traveling, like what happened when the song Rocket 88 was recorded. It's a song written by Ike Turner. I think it was recorded somewhere in the 50s, 1951, somewhere there. The guitarist who played on that song was called Willie Kizat, and his amplifier had been damaged through traveling. When he played on that song, it had that distorted sound, and people really loved it. So as time went on, companies started trying to find ways to produce that sound. So that's how the effect came to be. In rock music, they use it on the rhythm guitar as well as on the lead guitar. On the rhythm guitar, they use what they call power chords, like power chords are basically not chords because a chord has got 3 notes, but power chords have got 2 only, which is the first, the fifth, and the octave of the first. The distortion effect doesn't play itself. You have to have knowledge of some of the techniques that works well with distortion. A bend up is when you play a note and then you bend the note upward, and then the string changes the pitch. Vibrato is produced by playing the string up and down. You play 2 notes, for example, this note and this note, but the second note you push it upwards until it reaches the pitch of the first one, like those are some of the techniques that you use with distortion, because you can't just play it without the techniques, otherwise it sounds terrible. To end the video, I'm going to include a jam session that I did with Bondi Blues at Alliance Francaise Harare with Philbert Maroa and Clinton Birimi. It's one song that I use distortion.
Please send her home to me. Tembono.
Monolio Studio, the harmony of quality and professionalism.